Buenas tardes everybody and welcome to another video on my channel. Today I want to talk about going abroad. I've talked about that topic in my last video already, 10 good reasons to go abroad. If you haven't seen that already, click over here, watch this maybe first, but you can also watch it after. Today it's a bit more personal because I want to talk about my first experiences of organizing a semester abroad. I am studying at an international university in Germany, and the sixth semester for me is a semester that is in our university planned to either do an internship or go abroad. So since I've heard a professor talking about it and given an introduction, I've been very excited about the thought of going abroad. I thought this is the time I'm doing it. I faced a couple of problems very shortly after I started researching. Because, you know, going abroad can be very expensive. Study costs, traveling costs, living costs, of course. So the best thing to do for me, I decided, would be to go with the Erasmus Plus program, a program which is financed by the EU. You basically just get a bit of support money-wise, meaning you don't have to pay study costs and you just get some money. And the amount of money you get depends on the country you go to. So that was my plan. But I have to say, in the beginning, when I started researching universities and stuff, I didn't know much about Erasmus. I first thought I could go to any university I would like to. So of course I knew that I had to keep in mind I have to find something which fits to my study program. I study information and communication design. So that's what I knew about it, but I thought except from that I could go anywhere. So I thought I would go to Spain. It's a European country, they speak Spanish over there, I have some basic language skills which I could upgrade over there. Seemed perfect to me. Also, my second thought then was, well, if I go to Spain, I might as well just go to the Andalusian coasts. It's warm over there, there's beaches over there. Why not combine the practical things with the nice things? So I'm very different from all other students out there who would like to go to the bigger cities, like depending on the country, they would like to go to London, to Barcelona, to Madrid, to Paris. But if I can avoid going into a big city, I want to avoid that because I'm really a small city person. I currently live in a city with 40,000 inhabitants and I think that's great. I would go higher, of course, but I don't really want to live in some kind of a metropole. So I started searching for cities. Of course, you start with Malaga, Cadiz and a couple of others which I forgot already. But when I went to the international office at my university, I had to find out if you want to go with the Erasmus, you will have to choose one of the partner universities of your own university, which made things very difficult because we are in fact a small university. And for my study programs, I had the choice of I think 10 cities in total. Luckily 4 of them were in Spain, but that was still problematic because for one of those 4 cities I had to have Spanish level B2, so that would not be working. So then I found second option, Jaén. Not that much of a big city, it is still in Andalusia even though it is not at the beach. It seems like you could really live the real Spanish culture over there, you know, different from Madrid or Barcelona, which is very tourist driven, I guess. I don't know exactly, but I just guess that it is. So I've read some text from people who've been there and about Jaén in general and about the university, and I saw myself kind of slowly falling in love with the city and kind of liking the idea to go there. But then I had to find out, looking at the homepage, that even though on our university's homepage it said that this would work with my study program of design, I had to find out it wouldn't because there is no design courses over there, which I have to say was just very demotivating because I first fell in love with the idea of going to Malaga or Cadiz, then I fell in love with the idea of going to Jaén, and now I'm only left with Madrid or Barcelona, 2 of the cities where I don't really want to go. The purpose of this video is not to whine around, more or less. It is kind of to force myself to work on that. Sometimes I need that public force to get the external motivation to continue working on my semester abroad, because objectively I know that this is what I want to do anyways and that I should do it. Subjectively I just feel so demotivated at the moment and it's so hard, and I'm thinking about options. Option number 1, win the lottery, which is not very likely to happen, unfortunately, but if I had a lot of money, I could go as a free mover and go wherever the heck I want. Number 2, which would be going with Erasmus, and then I would go for a semester abroad in Madrid. And option number 3 would be not to do a semester abroad, but to do an internship abroad, which would be much more work to organize because I would have to apply somewhere. And I don't think there's super much time left to apply for an internship abroad, and I actually don't know anything about it. I don't know if I would do that. So I'm really wondering at the moment which would be the better thing to do, option 2 or option 3, semester abroad or internship abroad. So this video is first and foremost to really force myself to work on that, to really find back my motivation, because I know it is the right thing to do. Also, if you have any tips for me, I would appreciate every help that I can get. So this video, I really don't know if it was interesting for you. Maybe if you also plan to go abroad, I could help you avoid the first and maybe very obvious mistakes. I don't know if they were obvious. I really didn't know anything about semester abroad before I started researching. Now I know things and I wouldn't make these mistakes again. So maybe that was in any way a little bit helpful for you. If you have some semester abroad experiences, stories, tips, some informative videos, let me know in the comments down below. I would really appreciate it, and I really hope that I will be able to continue the semester abroad series here on my channel. I just really hope that I will be telling you in a couple of months that I managed to organize a semester abroad. I will let you know. Yeah, for now, I just really hope you liked this video. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And hopefully I will see you back in my next video. Have an amazing day, hasta luego, and bye!